This one simple trick made my home feel bigger without adding any space. Hey y'all, I'm Kelly, and this is where cozy meets real life. Welcome to Kelly's Cozy Living.
On this video, I wanted to talk about something that has totally changed the way I look at things around my home and the RV. Because if you have a smaller space, storage is very important and you feel like you never have enough. Because here's the truth. We really don't need more space. We really just need to reutilize the space that we already have a bit better. Because I know you have felt like your house is feeling really cluttered and you keep moving things around to try to make them fit. Especially in small spaces like cozy homes or RVs, you feel like they maybe not have a whole lot of built-in storage and places to put all your stuff. You also feel like everything is out on display and there's nowhere to go and hide it. But what I learned was you don't always have to pack this stuff up and hide it behind closed doors or pack it all up and put it in closets. You want to make everyday things feel like they're a part of your home, not just clutter. So instead of fighting it, you start to be creative in figuring out more ways to gain storage but make it look pretty. And this is where the hidden in plain sight comes in. It's using things like baskets, cabinets, pieces of furniture to create more storage and give you that cozy home feel without the clutter. And I feel like a home should be lived in. So today I'm gonna show you how I do this. It makes everyday items, it looks simple on the outside, but it actually works really hard on the inside. And once you start doing this, you're gonna see the potential all over your home. So once you start thinking about hiding things in plain sight, one of the easiest ways to do that is with baskets. And I know that sounds simple, but baskets can completely change how your space feels, because instead of seeing stuff everywhere, you see something that feels warm, intentional, and part of your decor. And the biggest thing I love about using baskets is that they keep everything easy to grab. Nothing is buried, nothing is hard to get to. It's just tucked away enough that it doesn't feel cluttered anymore. So think about the things you use every day: blankets, throws, remotes, mail, even random everyday items. Those don't have to be hidden in a closet somewhere. They can live right out in the open, just in a way that blends in. Now, something a lot of people don't think about is you can do this same thing inside cabinets, especially cabinets with glass doors. Because I know glass cabinets can be tricky. You want them to look pretty, but real life doesn't always look styled. So one option is using baskets inside those cabinets. It keeps everything organized, but when you look through the glass, it still feels clean and put together instead of busy. But if you're like, I don't even want to see inside the cabinet at all, you've got options there too. Peel and stick wallpaper is one of my favorite tricks for this. There are so many styles now: soft neutrals, textures, patterns. You can really match whatever vibe you have going on in your home. And the best part is, it's not permanent. So if you change your style later, you can just peel it off and switch it out without committing to anything long term. And most of the time, it's a really affordable way to completely change the look of a cabinet. Another option that's even simpler and honestly cheaper is using fabric. You can place it right behind the glass or even over it, depending on the look you want. And that instantly turns a see-through cabinet into hidden storage, while still looking soft and cozy.
And I actually had a cabinet where the glass was broken, And instead of replacing it, I got a little creative. I used foam board from Dollar Tree, added some batting to give it a little thickness, and then covered it with burlap. And then I took it one step further and added a tufted look by pulling sections in with a needle and thick thread. And it ended up looking like a custom piece, but it was such an inexpensive fix. And you could do that with any fabric, linen, cotton, even something with a pattern if you want to make it more of a statement. Another thing I love doing is turning everyday items into part of the decor. Like in my kitchen, I keep things like flour, sugar, and cornmeal in jars and label them. So now, instead of hiding those away, they actually look pretty sitting out. But they're also super functional because I use them all the time.
And I've done the same thing in my craft room. Instead of stuffing extra fabric into bins, I folded everything into mini bolts and put them on display. And it honestly looks like a little fabric shop in there. But it's not just for looks. I can see everything I have, grab what I need, and keep it organized at the same time. And that's really the whole idea behind this. You're not trying to hide your life. You're just finding ways to make your everyday things feel like they belong in your space. So instead of clutter, it feels intentional. Instead of messy, it feels cozy. And instead of constantly needing more storage, you start realizing how much space you actually already have. You just weren't using it this way yet. One last thing I'll say, don't feel like this has to be perfect. This isn't about creating a showroom. It's about creating a home that works for you and feels good to live in every day. And sometimes the best solutions are the simple ones, the ones you can put together with what you already have. And once you start doing this, you'll start seeing these little opportunities all over your home. If you enjoyed this and want more cozy, real-life ideas like this, make sure you're subscribed because I've got a lot more coming, and I'll see you in the next one.